Been flying solo for so long, nobody's singing the harmony. Up there just me and my shadow. No bass, no guitar, no tambourine. And I found you like a melody. You were singing in the same key as me. We had them dancing in the streets. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I don't wanna be a rolling stone alone, putting miles on a rundown van. Baby, we can take our own show on the road. We'll lay down the beat, you carry the tune. We'll get tattoos and we'll trash hotel rooms. Baby, take my hand. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I wanna run down your wild dreams. I wanna chase every high with you. Count every rip in these old jeans. We'll never learn how to sing the blues. If I'm gonna be famous, girl, I'm gonna be famous with you. We got our own little groove. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I don't wanna be a rolling stone alone, putting miles on a rundown van. Baby, we can take our own show on the road. I'll lay down the beat, you carry the tune. We'll get tattoos and we'll trash hotel rooms. Baby, take my hand. I don't wanna be a one-man band. When the spotlight goes cold and the curtains come down, the chairs all stacked up and there's no one around, and nobody's playing, but we're still playing. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I don't wanna be a rolling stone alone, putting miles on a rundown van. Baby, we can take our own show on the road. We'll lay down the beat, we'll carry the tune. We'll get tattoos and we'll trash hotel rooms. Baby, take my hand. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I don't wanna be a one-man band.
The sun had left and the winter came, and the sky thought to only bring the rain. I sat in darkness, all broken hearted. I couldn't find a day, I didn't feel alone. Never meant to cry, started losing hope. Somehow, baby, you broke through and saved me. You're an angel, tell me you never leave. First thing I know I can't believe in. You're holy, 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 holy. I'm high on loving you, high on loving you. You're holy, 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 holy. I'm high on loving you, days from the darkest nights. You're the riverbank where I was baptized, cleansed from the demons that were killing my freedom. Let me lay you down, give me to you, get you singing, babe. Hallelujah. We'll be touching heaven. You're an angel, tell me you never leave. You're the first thing I know I can't believe in. You're holy, 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 holy. I'm high on loving you, high on loving you. You're holy, 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 holy. You're the healing hands where it used to hurt. You're my saving grace. You're my kind of church. Nashville, you're holy.
Supposed to hurt, it's a broken heart, but the moving on is the hardest part. It comes in waves, but letting go, with the memory fades. Everybody knows, everybody knows. What if I'm trying, but then I close my eyes and then I'm right back, lost in that last goodbye. What if time doesn't do what it's supposed to do? What if I never get over you?
Maybe months go by, maybe years from now, and I meet someone and it's working out. Every now and then he can see right through, 'cause when I look at him, yeah, all I see is you.
What if I'm trying, but then I close my eyes and then I'm right back, lost in that last goodbye. What if time doesn't do what it's supposed to do? What if I never get over you? Ooh, yeah. What if I never get over?
What if I never get closure?
What if I never get back all the wasted words I told you?
What if it never gets better?
What if this lasts forever and ever and ever? I'm trying, but then I close my eyes and then I'm right back, lost in that last goodbye. What if time doesn't do what it's supposed to do? What if I never get over you? What if I gave everything I got? What if your love was my one and only shot? What if I end up with nothing to compare it to? What if I never get over?
Oh, if I never get over.
What if I never get over you?
What if I never get over you?
What if I never get over you?
I put that record on. Girl, you know what song. And I let it play again and again. You're in every line. Takes me back in time. Yeah, tonight I'm wondering, what are you listening to? Is it a cover band in some college town bar where it's not knives and air guitars? Or is it something to get you through? Just a sad song playing on a radio station, tears still fall and hearts still breaking 'cause you're hanging on. Or is it a love song about someone new? What are you listening to? I'd like to believe that you're just like me, trying to figure out how cover band in some college town bar with na-na-nas and air guitars? Or is it something to get you through? Just a sad song playing on a radio station, tears still falling, heart still breaking, 'cause you're hanging on. Or is it a love song about someone new? What are you listening to? Is it a feel-good song, get you driving too fast, or one to get you moving on past the past, or the kind that you can't help singing along, singing whoa, whoa. If it's headphones on a downtown train, or a window seat on an outbound plane, is it LA, sunny and Memphis blue? I wish I knew, I wish I knew. What are you listening to? Is it a cover band, some college town bar with na-na-nas and air guitars? Or is it something to get you through? Just a sad song playing on a radio station, tears still falling, heart still breaking, 'cause you're hanging on. Or is it a love song about someone new? What are you listening to? I put that record on, girl, you know what song, and I let it play again and again.
I ain't heard you laugh like that in a long time. I wonder if it stopped to the world like it did mine just now. I see you sipping white wine instead of whiskey. Does he want you to be just a little more city? Well, I'm sorry if I'm overstepping boundaries I don't mean to be, but I've just got to tell you how I feel. If he ever singles you up, if he's ever stupid enough, I'm gonna be the first one that's calling you baby. If he ain't holding you tight, if he ain't treating you right, I'm gonna be the first one that's calling him crazy. 'Cause girl, it's just a matter of time until you find that the right guy staring you back into your eyes, right? Don't worry, if he ever singles you up. Even looked your way since you walked in, but I can't help it that I can't take my eyes off of you. Your favorite song just came on, me and you were singing along. He don't even know a single word. If he ever singles you up, if he's ever stupid enough, I'm gonna be the first one that's calling you baby. And if he ain't holding you tight, if he ain't treating you right, I'm gonna be the first one that's calling him crazy. 'Cause girl, it's just a matter of time until you find that the right guy staring you back into your eyes, right? No words, but if he ever singles you up, yes, singles you up. Now I'm sorry if I'm overstepping boundaries I don't mean to be, but I just got to tell you how I feel. If he ever singles you up, if he's ever stupid enough, I'm gonna be the first one that's calling you baby. And if he ain't holding you tight, if he ain't treating you right, I'm gonna be the first one that's calling him crazy. Girl, it's just a matter of time until you find that the right guy staring you back into your eyes, right? No word, if he ever singles you up, yes, singles you up. If he ever singles
Friday after 5, I got here just in time. Went ahead and with a line before I went and lost my mind. I ain't been here long, but the boppers in the pond going up, down, up, down, up, down. Now we gonna raise a whole lot more than Kane, 'cause there's money in the bank, and tomorrow's Saturday. So if they pass that fifth to Jack this way, I turn it up, down, up, down, up, down. We just holding it down here in PFA, still rolling around with a burnt CD. Free for 5 minutes deep, yeah, bobbing up, down, up, down, up, down. We got what we got, we don't need the rest. We turn this parking lot into a party with a nice jazz band, some cold beer, man. We live it up, down, we live it up, down. Here. Yeah, the girls, they hit the spot. Even hotter when it's hot if you can't buy her a yacht. But still proud of what you got, 'cause when the day's done, redneck is from the sun. Going up, down, up, down, up, down. We just holding it down here in PFA, still rolling around with a burnt CD. Free bird, 5 minutes deep, yeah, bobbing up, down, up, down, up, down. We got what we got, we don't need the rest. We turn this parking lot into a party with a nice jazz band, some cold beer, man. We live it up, down, we live it up, down. Here. If somebody passed that fifth to camp this way, I turn it up, down, up, down, up, down. We just holding it down here in PFA, still rolling around with a burnt CD. Free for 5 minutes deep, yeah, bobbing up, down, up, down, up, down. We got what we got, we don't need the rest. We turn this parking lot to a party with a nice jazz band, some cold beer, man. We live it up, down, we live it up, down. Here.
Once I fall in love, then I'll be happy. But then you fall in love and there's still a hole. Once I get some money, it'll all be easy. Then you get that money and still feel broke. Once I get a little older, I won't worry. If you get older and it don't feel like it should, I'm thinking once I learn to grow right where I'm planted, maybe that's when life starts getting good. Once I get a car that don't stop in the morning, I can make it anywhere I want, just wait. But I can see it right now sitting in my driveway, afraid if I take it out I'll chip the paint. Once I get a house that I can hang my hat on, I bet I wanna build a bigger one if I could. Yeah, I'm thinking once I learn to grow right where I'm planted, maybe that's when life starts getting good. Getting good. 'cause I was thinking about what hasn't happened yet, but will someday. Then we hang up the phone before I know it. I'm crying over the conversation, my fear too. I'm thinking once I learn to soak up every moment, I'll realize my life's already good. Already good. Already good. Life's already good. I'll realize my life's already good. Thank God that my life's already good.
Girl, our mamas are best friends, and so we the whole town's rooting for us like the home team. Most likely to settle down, plant a few roots real deep and let them grow. But we can't stop this real world from spinning us. Your bright lights caught, I don't blame you for picking up your big dream bags are all packed up and ready to go. But I just need you to know that I love you more than a California sunset, more than a beer when you ain't 21 yet, more than a Sunday morning Lord turning some poor lost soul bound. Hallelujah bound. I love you more than a feeling when the bass hits the hook, when the guy gets a girl at the end of the book. But baby, this might be the last time I get to lay you down, 'cause I can't love you more than my hometown. Yeah, I ain't the runaway kind, I can't change that. My heart's stuck in these streets like the train track. City sky ain't the same black. Ain't that a map dot shame? And to think that I love you more than a California sunset, more than a beer when you ain't 21 yet, more than a Sunday morning Lord turning some poor lost soul bound. Hallelujah bound. I love you more than a feeling when the bass hits the hook, when the guy gets a girl at the end of the book. But baby, this might be the last time I get to lay you down, 'cause I can't love you more than my hometown. You got a wild in your eyes that I just wasn't born with. I'm the same gas station, cup of coffee in the morning. I need a house on the hill, girl, not in them. So hang on to these words, them avenues help you forget. 'Cause I love you more than a California sunset. I love you more than a $20 sundress. Make that loaded down car you got your keys in, girl, but I hate even more that you're leaving. 'Cause I love you more than a feeling when the bass hits the hook, when the guy gets a girl at the end of the book. But that ain't you and me, so I guess I'll see you around, 'cause I can't love you more than my hometown. Love you more than my hometown. Love you more than my hometown. Love you more, baby, love you more.
I see the sunrise creeping in. Everything changes like a desert wind. Here she comes and then she's gone again. And I'm just a traveler on this earth. Sure as my heart's behind the pocket of my shirt, I just keep rolling till I'm in the dirt, 'cause
'cause I'm a traveler. Oh, I'm a traveler. I couldn't tell you, honey, I don't know where I'm going, but I've got to go. 'Cause every turn reveals some of the road, and I'm a traveler. Oh, I'm a traveler. My heartbeat's rhythm is a lonesome sound, just like the weather turning on the ground. Always lost and nowhere bound. I'm just a traveler on this earth. Shut my heart behind the pocket of my shirt. I just keep rolling till I'm in the dirt, 'cause I'm a traveler. Oh, I'm a traveler. I couldn't tell you, honey, I don't know where I'm going, but I've got to go. 'Cause every turn reveals some of the road, and I'm a traveler. Oh, I'm a traveler. When I'm gone, somebody else will have to feel this wrong. Somebody else will have to sing this song. Somebody else will have to sing along. Sing along. I'm just a traveler on this earth. Shut my heart behind the pocket of my shirt. I just keep rolling till I'm in the dirt, 'cause I'm a traveler. Oh, I'm a traveler. I couldn't tell you, honey, I don't know where I'm going, but I've got to go. 'Cause every turn reveals some of the road, and I'm a traveler. Oh, I'm a traveler. Unload up your questions, pick up your sticks and your stone, and pretend I'm a shelter for heartaches that don't have a home. Choose the words that cut like razor, and all that I'll say is far away. Take your best shot, show me what you got, honey. Back and take aim and far away. Well, I wish I could say that I've never been here before. I'll always come back for more. Your love might be my damnation, I'll cry to my grave. Far away. Take your best shot, show me what you got. Honey, I'm not afraid. Way back and take aim. Far away. I'm far away. Take your best shot, show me what you got. Honey, I'm not afraid. Lay back and take aim. Far away. Far away. Oh, far away. Far away.
You say, what if I hurt you? What if I leave you? What if I find somebody else and I don't need you? What if this goes south? What if I mess you up? You say, what if I break your heart in two, then what? Well, I hear you, girl, I feel you, girl, but not so fast. Before you make your mind up, I gotta ask. What if I was made for you? You were made for me. What if this is it? What if it's meant to be? What if I ain't one of them fools just playing some game? What if I just pulled you close? What if I lean in and the stars line up and it's our last first kiss? What if one of these days, baby, I go and change your name? What if I loved all these what ifs away? What if the sky falls or the sun stops burning? We could worry about them what ifs till the world stops turning. Or I could kiss you. What if you liked it? Well, we ain't ever gonna know unless we try it. What if I was made for you? You were made for me. What if this is it? What if it's meant to be? What if I ain't one of them fools just playing some game? What if I just pull you close? What if I lean in and the stars line up and it's our last first kiss? What if one of these days, baby, I go and change your name? What if I loved all these what ifs away? Oh yeah. Come on. You say, what if I hurt you? What if I leave you? What if I find somebody else and I don't need you? Hey, what if I was made for you and you were made for me? What if this is it? What if it's meant to be? What if I ain't one of them fools just playing some game? What if I just pull you close? What if I lean in and the stars line up and it's our last first kiss? What if one of these days, baby, I go and change your name? What if I loved all these what ifs away? Away. What
Hold yourself together like a pair of bookends. But I've not tasted all your cooking. Who are you when I'm not looking? Do you pour out something on the rocks? Slide down the hallway in your socks. When you undress, do you leave a path? Then sink to your nose in a bubble bath. My oh my, you're so good looking. Hold yourself together like a pair of bookends. But I've not tasted all your cooking. Who are you when I'm not looking? I wanna know, I wanna know, I wanna know. Do you break things when you get mad? Or eat a box of chocolates 'cause you're feeling bad? Do you paint your toes 'cause you bite your nails? Call up mama when all else fails. Who are you when I'm not around? When the door's locked and the shades are down, do you listen to your music quietly? When it feels just right, are you thinking of me? I wanna know, I wanna know, I wanna know. My oh my, you're so good looking. But who are you when I'm not looking?
This is perfect. Come kiss me one more time. I couldn't dream this up, even if I tried. You and me in this moment feels like magic. Don't I'm right where I wanna be. Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go. It's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced. 'Cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this. I swear you're an angel sent to this world. What did I do to deserve you, girl? I could stay here forever. I'd be fine if we never had to even leave this room. Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go. Saying how it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced. 'Cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this. Could be better than this. Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go. Saying now it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced, 'cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this. Could be better than this. I swear this is perfect. Come kiss me one more time.
In a time full of war, be peace. In a time full of doubt, just believe. Yeah, there ain't that much difference between you and me. In a time full of war, be peace. In a world full of hate, be a light. When you do somebody wrong, make it right. Oh, don't hide in the dark, you were born to shine. In a world full of hate, be a light. La 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 la. In a place that needs change, make a difference. In a time full of noise, just listen. This life is but a breeze, better live it. In a place that needs a change, make a difference. In a world full of hate, be a light. When you do somebody wrong, make it right. Oh, don't hide in the dark, you want to shine. In a world full of hate, be a light. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. In a race you can't win, slow it down. You only get one go around. 'Cause the finish line is 6 feet in the ground. In a race you can't win, just slow it down. In a world full of hate, be a light. When you do somebody wrong, make it right. Oh, don't hide in the dark, you want to shine. In a world full of hate, be a light. Yeah, it's hard to live in color when you just see black and white. In a world full of hate, be a light.
We used to chase that Chattanooga freight, couple of kids in a Chevrolet. Catch a little air when we cross the tracks, sipping on something from a paper sack. You hang your shirt on the maple limb, slipping through the moon to the river bend. It wasn't very long, I was jumping in. I guess I'm still doing now what I was doing then, chasing you like a shot of whiskey, burning, going down, chasing you like those goodbye taillights, headed west anywhere out of this nowhere town, chasing that freedom, chasing that feeling that got gone too soon, chasing that you and me I only see in my review. Hell, I'm laying here tonight holding someone new, still chasing you, yeah. You always used to talk about L.A. I heard you got as far as Santa Fe. Well, you know I tried to track you down, but I only got as far as Guitar Town. Singing about a girl I used to know, but you should know that I haven't given up. I'm just on your radio, chasing you like a shot of whiskey, burning, going down, chasing you like those goodbye taillights, headed west to anywhere out of this nowhere town. Chasing that freedom, chasing that feeling that got gone too soon. Chasing that you and me, I only see in my review. Hell, I'm laying here tonight holding someone new. Still chasing you, still chasing you. Tyler Tomlinson and Dominic Frost over here on the guitars. Chasing you like a shot of whiskey, burning, going down, chasing you like those goodbye taillights, headed west to anywhere out of this nowhere town. Chasing that freedom, chasing that feeling that got gone too soon. Chasing that you and me, I only see in my review. Hell, I'm laying here tonight holding someone new. Still chasing you, still chasing you, still chasing you, still chasing you.
We were golden, we were fire, we were magic. Yeah, and they all knew our names all over town. We had it made in the middle of the madness. We were neon in a gray crowd. Yeah, we wrote our own story, full of blood, sweat, and heartbeats. Yeah. We didn't do it for the fame or the glory.
last night was hands down one of the best nights that I've had, no doubt. Between the bottle of wine and the look in your eyes and the Marvin Gaye, then we danced in the dark under September stars in the pouring rain. And I know that I can't ever tell you enough that all I need in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the northern lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, oh, if all I got is your hand in my hand, well, baby, I could die a happy man, yeah. A happy man, baby. Thank you. Baby, that red dress brings me to my knees. Oh, but that black dress makes it hard to breathe. You're a saint, you're a goddess, the cutest, the hottest, a masterpiece. It's too good to be true, nothing better than you in my wildest dreams. And I know that I can't ever tell you enough that all I need in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the northern lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, oh, if all I got is your hand in my hand, oh, baby, I could die a happy man. I don't need no vacation and no fancy destination. Baby, you're my great escape. And we can stay at home and listen to the radio and dance around the fireplace. Oh, if I never get to build my mansion in Georgia, or drive a sports car up the coast of California, oh, if all I got is your hand in my hand, baby, I could die a happy man. Oh, baby, I could die a happy man. Oh, I could die a happy man. You know I could, baby. Oh, I could die a happy man, yeah. Oh.
I was so cold and lost, and nothing seemed to ring true. I couldn't bear the cross for everything I'd been through. And each day I knew I needed change, but there was no way, no way. I then God whispered your name. That's when everything changed, and love came out of the rain. Talk about being safe. Suddenly I wanna live more than I ever did. I'm never gonna be the same when God whispered your name. Now I can see the sunshine for the first time in a while. Girl, it's like I've been baptized by the warmth of your smile. We'll call it fate or faith, or call it crazy either way. It's amazing amazing grace. When God whispered your name, that's when everything changed. Love came out of the rain. Talk about being saved. Well, suddenly I want to live more than I ever did. I'm never gonna be the same when God whispered your name. It's just what I needed to hear, baby. Couldn't have been more loud and clear. When God whispered your name, and that's when everything changed. 'Cause love came out of the rain. Talk about being safe. Oh, suddenly I wanna live more than I ever did. I'm never gonna be the same when God whispered your name. Oh yeah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Ooh, hallelujah, baby. Oh yeah. You got me singing out. Oh, 'cause I can see the sunlight shining through your pretty eyes, baby. Woo! Like a man released, I feel I am. I was in a dark place till you came along, and you know that you brought the light and you brought the love and you changed me, baby. Yes, you did. You changed me, and everything changed for the better when you said my name. Yeah, I'm talking to you, baby girl. Oh yeah, you know I'm talking to you. 'Cause everything changed and everything had color again, and everything meant something to me again when God whispered your name.
I can't remember the last time we sat at the table, just the two of us, looked into each other's eyes, and made the choice to choose us. Let's trace the steps of where we've been to make it feel like home again. And you play the stranger, I'll play the girl at the bar, the same place where this all got started. Sometimes I wish I didn't know you at all, so we could do it all over and fall all over each other again. I know you remember that first night. I asked if you would wanna dance. You made me laugh in the neon light. With your two left feet, tell me you can't. Well, let's trace those steps till we can find where we got lost in love that time. And you play the stranger, I'll play the girl at the bar, the same place where this all got started. Sometimes I wish I didn't know you at all, so we could do it all over and fall all over each other again. Let's trace the steps of where we've been to make it feel like home again. And you play the stranger, I'll play the girl at the bar, the same place where this all got started. Sometimes I wish I didn't know you at all, so we could do it all over and fall all over
told us up, middle of June, she was planning a welcome home barbecue, green bean casserole, grandma's recipe. There was a knock on the door around 2 o'clock. 2 uniforms and her heart stopped. Yellow ribbon round an oak tree, blowing in the breeze. Here's to the ones that didn't make it back home, ones we ain't seen in so long. The whole of the dear ones wish they were here, ones but not forgotten but gone. In a better place up there, but they sure left a hole down here. We just go on living and go on missing the ones that didn't make it back home. Whole town shut down, the whole town showed up, sang Amazing Grace and watched a slideshow up. It's 22 years, there were laughs and there were tears. That preacher talked about sacrifice, and traffic stopped for them Cadillac lights. Johnny sold beer half price that night. Everybody raised them high, singing, here's to the ones that didn't make it back home, the ones we ain't seen in so long. Oh, love of dear ones wish they were here, ones that not forgotten but gone. In a better place up there, they sure left a hole down here. We just go on living and go on missing the ones that didn't make it back home. Back to that front porch, back to that front door, to the life they were fighting for. Here's to the ones that didn't make it back home, the ones we ain't seen in so long. The hold up a beer ones wish they were here, ones that not forgotten gone. They're in a better place up there, but they sure left a hole down here. We just go on living, go on missing the ones that didn't make it back home. That didn't make it back home.
Hey mama, how do you get a red wine stain out of your favorite dress? Black mascara off a pillowcase, cure one too many headaches. Mama, can I come and maybe stay a few days this weekend or next? And hey, how do you get a red wine stain out of your favorite dress? How does he sleep at night? Mama, the nerve of this guy to leave me so easy. Am I gonna be alright? I wanna kick myself for falling so hard. Mama, can you die from a broken heart? Can you ask Daddy if he's got time to come and look at my front door? It got slammed last night, and now it don't close right. And just promise that you won't tell him everything, and keep that pistol in the drawer. And mama, please don't say I'm gonna laugh about this someday. You didn't see the way he drove away. How does he sleep at night? Mama, the nerve of this guy to leave me so easy. Am I gonna be alright? I wanna kick myself for falling so hard. Mama, can you die from a broken heart? Oh, a broken heart. Can your knees get out from praying so hard? Can you go blind from crying in the easy sleep at night. Mama, the nerve of this guy to leave me so easy. Am I gonna be alright? I wanna kick myself for falling so hard. Mama, can you die from a broken heart? A broken heart. It's all on me, it's my mistake. I said I don't love you a little too late, but I guess there ain't ever a right time, and I don't know why it's called a goodbye. So go run my name into the ground, tell everyone you know just how I slammed the door on our forever. But I promise you it's for the better. I hope you find what you were looking for. I hope your heart ain't hurting anymore, and you ain't moving on. I'll figure it out, and you don't hate me somehow, 'cause I hope you're happy now.
Yeah, who knew this heart could break this heart, or love like ours could fall apart
Without so much as a warning.
I thought that I was what you wanted. I guess you found
what you were looking for.
I guess my heart ain't worth it anymore. I'm a wreck, I'm a mess, and I ain't got nothing left. So I hope you're happy now.
And I hope you find what you were looking for.
I guess my heart ain't worth it anymore.
Hope you get moving on. I'll figure it out, and you don't hate me somehow.
I'm a wreck, I'm a mess, and I ain't got nothing left. So I
hope you're happy now.
Happy now.
Oh, I hope you're happy now.
Don't think I've ever seen your kind of pretty, wandering around this midnight madhouse city. You got a look that says you got it all together. So if you don't mind, I'd like to know you better. Take me the long way around your town. Were you the queen with the silver crown? I want the secrets you keep, the shine underneath of the diamond I think I just found. Take me the long way around. I'd love to
to see just where your daddy met your mama. You hand me down 99 Impala. You show me the fields you dance in clover, the harvest in October, and when the leaves fall from the sky just like a Sunday drive. Take me the long way around your town. Were you the queen with the silver crown? I want the secrets you keep, the shine underneath of the diamond I think I just found. Take me the long way around. I didn't think that now when I walked in I'd be falling for somewhere I've never been. Take me the long way around your town. Were you the queen with the silver crown? I want your red blushing stories, your farts and your glories that made you who you are right now. Take me the long way around. Oh, take me the long way around.
Sunday morning, man, she woke up fighting man, bitching and moaning on and on about the time I had. And by Tuesday, you could say that girl was good as gone. Then when Thursday came around, I was all alone. So I went for a drive to clear my mind, ended up at a shell on I-65. Then I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket, bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it. She swore they were a waste of time, oh, but she was wrong. I was caller number 5 on the radio station, 104.83 night beach vacation, deep sea senorita fishing down in Panama. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains it pours, when it rains it pours. She was sure real quick to up and apologize when she heard about my newfound luck on that FM dial. And it's crazy how lately now it just seems to come in waves. What I thought was gonna be the death of me was my saving grace. Got me thinking that her leaving is the only logical reason that I got the last spot in the Hooters parking lot, and the waitress left her number on my check with a heart. She picked up on the first ring when I gave her a call. Now I only spent $5 at the Moose Club raffle, one a used 4-wheeler and 3 free passes for me and 2 of my buddies to play around the golf. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains it pours, when it rains it pours. Well, I've been on one hell of It all started on the day that she walked out. Then I won $100 on a scratch on ticket. Bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with her. She swore they were a waste of time, oh, but she was wrong. And I was calling number 5 on the radio station, 104-day, 3-night beach vacation. Deep sea senorita fishing down in Panama. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains it pours. When it rains it pours.
Little reminisce. It always starts off innocent, but after a few drinks, it's always the same thing. We find ourselves lost in conversation at the bar. Then after a few songs, the kind that you hold, oh, we find ourselves leaning up against my car. Just stopped at home, think about giving up that too, and we didn't want to wind up on the end of my bed like we always do. After a few, oh, after a few, we always take way too far, yeah, where there's too much to resist. We always make way too hard, you know, walk away after that third kiss. So pretend that we'll be fine, get this thing in the morning light. Girl, it happens every time. After a few drinks, it's always the same thing. We find ourselves lost in conversation at the bar. And after a few songs, the kind that you hold, oh, we find ourselves leaning up against my car. Just stopped at home, think about giving up that too, and we didn't want to wind up on the end of my bed like we always do. After a few, oh, yeah, after a few, little smile, little how you been, little touch, little reminisce. But we both know how it ends. After a few drinks, it's always the same thing. We find ourselves lost in conversation at the bar. And after a few songs, the kind that you hold, oh, we find ourselves leaning up against my car. Just stopped at home, say goodbye, giving up that too, and we didn't want to wind up on the end of my bed like we always do. After a few, oh, after a few.
In the home stretch of the hard times, we took a hard left, but we're alright. Yeah, life sure can try to put love through it, but we built this right, so nothing's ever gonna move it when the bones are good. The rest don't matter, and the pain could peel, the glass could shatter, let it rain, 'cause you and I remain the same. When there ain't a crack in the foundation, baby, I know any storm we're facing will blow right over while we stay put. The house don't fall when the bones are good. Ooh.
Call it dumb luck, but darling, you and I can't even mess it up, though we both try. No, it won't always go the way we planned it, but the wolves came and went, and we're still standing when the bones are good. The rest don't matter, yeah, the pain could peel, the glass could shatter, let it rain, 'cause you and I remain the same. When there ain't a crack in the foundation, baby, I know any storm we're facing will blow right over while we stay put. The house don't fall when the bones are good.
When the bones are good, yeah. Bones are good, the rest don't matter. Pain could peel the glass could shatter. Bones are good, the rest don't matter. Pain could peel the glass could shatter. When the bones are good,
Rest don't matter, yeah, the pain could peel, glass could shatter, let it rain, 'cause you and I remain the same. And there ain't a crack in the foundation, baby, I know any storm we're facing will blow.
we stay put. The house don't fall when the bones are good. Ooh. Na 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 na.
Lady, I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you. You have made me what I am. I am yours. My love, there's so many ways I want to say I love you. Let me hold you in my arms forevermore. You have gone and made me such a fool. I'm so lost in your love, and oh, we belong together. Won't you believe in my song? Lady, for so many years I thought I'd never find you. You have come
into my life and made me whole. Forever, let me wake to see you each and every morning. Let me hear you whisper softly in my ear. In my eyes, I see no one else but you. There's no other love like our love. And yes, oh yes, I'll always want you near me. I've waited for you for so long. Beside me is where I want you to be. 'Cause my love, there's something I want you to know. You're the love of my life. You're my lady.
I can't count the times I almost said what's on my mind, but I didn't. And just the other day, I wrote down all the things I'd say, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. And baby, I know that you've been wondering. So here goes nothing, in case you didn't know. Baby, I'm crazy about you, and I would be lying if I said that I live this life without you. Even though I don't tell you all the time, you had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know, the way you look tonight, that second glass of wine, that did it. There was something about that kiss, girl, it did me in. Got me thinking, all of the things that I've been feeling. It's time you hear, in case you didn't know. Baby, I'm crazy about you, and I would be lying if I said that I live this life without you. Even though I don't tell you all the time, you had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know, you got all of me. I belong to you. Yeah, you're my everything. In case you didn't know, crazy about you. And I would be lying if I said that I lived this life without you. Even though I don't tell you all the time, you had my heart a long, long time ago. Yeah, you had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know, no, no. In case you didn't know, oh, 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 oh.
I was a boat stuck in a bottle that never got the chance to touch the sea. Just forgot on the shelf, no wind in the sails, going nowhere with no one but me. I was 1 in 100 billion, a burnt-out star in a galaxy. Just lost in the sky, wondering why everyone else shines out but me. But I came to life when I first kissed you. The best me had his arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. Oh. I was a worn out set of shoes, just wandering the city street. Another face in the crowd, head looking down, lost in the sound of a lonely melody. Empty pockets and a roulette, always landing on a lost bet. And just live for the spin, hope for the win, go all in just to lose again. But I came to life when I first kissed you. The best me had his arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. The worst me is just a long gone memory. You put a new heartbeat inside of me. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. Thank God I'm yours. Sing with me, I see you singing. I was a boat stuck in a boat, never got this. That's what I'm talking about. Hey! But I came to life when I first kissed you. The best me had his arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. The worst me is just a long gone memory. You put a new heartbeat inside of me. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. Thank God I'm yours. Thank God I'm yours. Thank God I'm yours.
Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I've got on. When that sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking into county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. Lost my wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. But I'll be looking for it when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't lying. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from the San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I've got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be.
We've been to both Carolinas, seen a big Montana sky, driven up and down the coast a few times, London, Paris, paradise. But ain't got much memory of the scenes, come to think I missed them all. Damn, babe, it's all your fault, yeah. No matter where we go, no matter what we do, if you're there, girl, I've got my eyes on you. Don't matter where we've been, no, there ain't no better view than you in my arms, with my eyes on you, with my eyes on you, with my eyes on you. Speaking of the coast, remember Pfeiffer Beach, you and me, that sunset, cliffs by the sea, the night rolled in. You still talk about that movie that I can't recall, but God, I saw all I needed to. Might as well have stayed in the room, yeah. No matter where we go, no matter what we do, if you're there, girl, I've got my eyes on you. Don't matter where we've been, no, there ain't no better view than you in my arms, with my eyes on you, with my eyes on you, with my eyes on you. And don't you remember Times Square? People counting down everywhere, 2000 whatever, no, I didn't care, 'cause baby, you were there. And once again, couldn't help but stare, yeah. No matter where we go, no matter what we do, if you're there, girl, I've got my eyes on you. Don't matter where we've been, no, there ain't no better view than you in my arms, with my eyes on you. Halfway around the world, or the local corner booth, yeah, you guessed it, girl, you know I got my eyes on you. We could be on any street, any party, any room, I'll be there all night, with my eyes on you. Don't matter where we've been, no, there ain't no better view than you in my arms, with my eyes on you.
I can see you over there staring at your drink, watching that I sink all alone tonight. And chances are you're sitting here in this bar, 'cause he ain't gonna treat you right. Well, it's probably not my place, but I'm gonna say it anyway, 'cause you look like you haven't up a fight, had a little fun, hadn't had a smile in a little while, baby. Looks good on the sky, looks good on that neon buzzing on the wall, but stealing your thunder. Baby blue ain't your color. I'm not trying to be another just pick you up kind of guy, trying to drink you up, trying to take you home. But I just don't understand how another man can take your song and turn it ice cold. Well, I've had enough to drink, and it's making me think that I just might tell you, if I were a painter, I wouldn't change it, I'd just paint you bright, baby girl. 'Cause blue looks good on the sky, looks good on that neon buzzing on the wall, but darling, it don't match your eyes. And I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. It's so black and white, stealing your thunder. Baby blue ain't your color. Oh, baby, looks good on the sky. It's good on that neon buzzing on the wall, but darling, it don't match your eyes. And I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. No, you don't. So black and white, stealing your thunder. Baby blue ain't your color. Blue ain't your color.
I'm jealous of the blue jeans that you're wearing, and the way they're holding you so tight. I'm jealous of the moon that keeps on staring. So lock the door and turn out the night. I want you all to myself, we don't need anyone else. Let our bodies do the talking, let our shadows paint the wall. I want you here in my arms, we'll hide away in the dark. Slip your hand in my back pocket, go and let your long hair fall. I want you all to myself, to myself. I'm jealous of the song that you've been singing, and the way it's rolling off your lips. It might be selfish, but I'm thinking I don't need nothing between you, leaning for another kiss. Yeah, I want you all to myself, we don't need anyone else. Let our bodies do the talking, let our shadows paint the wall. I want you here in my arms, we'll hide away in the dark. Slip your hand in my back pocket, go and let your long hair fall. I want you all, oh, to myself, yeah. Oh yeah. Girl, I want you in the worst way. split. I want you all to myself. We don't need anyone else. Let our bodies do the talking. Let our shadows paint the wall. I want you here in my arms. We'll hide away in the dark. Slip your hand in my back pocket. Go and let your long hair fall. I want you all. To myself, to myself, I want you all. To myself, to myself, yeah. It's about me. I can still shut down the party. I can hang with anybody. I can drink whiskey or red wine, champagne all night, little scotch on the rocks, and I'm fine, I'm fine. But when I taste tequila, baby, I still see ya cutting up the floor in a sorority t-shirt, the same one you wore when we were sky high in Colorado, your lips pressed against the bottle, smearing on the Bible, baby, I never leave it. Never help that I need her. When I taste tequila, when I taste tequila, I can kiss somebody brand new and not even think about it. I can show up to the same bar, hear the same songs in my car. Baby, your memory, it only hits me this hard. When I taste tequila, baby, I still see ya cutting up the floor in a sorority t-shirt, the same one you wore when we were sky high in Colorado, lips pressed against the bottle, sweating on the Bible, baby, I never leave it. I never have that I need her. When I taste tequila, when I taste tequila, I ain't even drunk, and I'm thinking how I need your love, how I need your love, yeah, it seems when I taste tequila, baby, I still see ya in a sporty t-shirt, the same one you wore when we were sky high in Colorado, lips pressed against the bottle, swearing on the Bible, baby, I never leave it. I'll never have that I need her. When I taste tequila, when I taste tequila,
Would've thought you wrote down every word, but I spelled out again, been rehearsed. There ain't no point trying to change your mind. Seems like you got it all figured out. Alright, the way this is going down. Don't tell me you still be friends, hanging on the weekend. You're gonna be okay if I start seeing somebody new. You hope that I do, won't be long. Till I forget to call every time that I'm drinking, and you ain't the love song I can't keep from singing. I gotta be honest, you really believe that's the truth. You never loved me like I loved you. By the way you're talking, you would think you never had any real feelings for me.
make me think I can look across the bar. See you, someone else's arms, and I need you. Who do you think you are? Trying to tell me we can still be friends, hanging on the weekend. You're gonna be okay if I start seeing somebody new. You know that I know it won't be long till I forget to call every time that I'm drinking and you make a love song. I can't keep from singing. I gotta be honest. You really believe that's the truth? You never loved me like I love you. You always told me you never leave me. You said I was your one and only. So what makes you think I wanna hear you say? We can still be friends. No, I don't wanna be friends. Stop telling me, stop telling me, that we can still be friends. Hanging on the weekend, you're gonna be okay if I start seeing somebody new. You know that I do. It won't be long till I forget to call every time that I'm drinking and you ain't the love song. I can't keep from singing. I gotta be honest. You really believe that's the truth? You never loved me like I loved you. You never loved me like I loved you. You never loved me like I loved you.
Hadn't had a good time since you know when. Got talked into going out with hopes you were staying in. I was feeling like myself for the first time in a long time, till I bumped into some of your friends over there talking to mine. Then you rolled in with your hair in the wind, baby, without warning. I was doing alright, but just your side had my heart storming. The moon went hiding, stars quit shining, rain was driving, thunder, lightning. You wrecked my whole world when you came and hit me like a hurricane. You hit me like a hurricane. Knew it was gonna be a long night from the moment when, locked eyes over whiskey on, I started talking about us again. If I would have just laid my drink down and walked out, well, I wouldn't be in my truck driving us to your house. But you rolled in with your hair in the wind, baby, without warning. I was doing alright, but just your side had my heart storming. The moon went high and stars quit shining, rain was driving, thunder, lightning. You wrecked my whole world when you came and hit me like a hurricane. Oh, you hit me like a hurricane. You hit me category 5 with your smile, blew me away. And girl, it ain't but midnight. You done killed the lights, bent my heart back to your bedside. Then you rolled in with your hair in the wind, baby, without warning. Well, I was doing alright, but just your side had my heart storming. The moon went high and stars quit shining, rain was driving, thunder, lightning. You wrecked my whole world when you came and hit me like a hurricane. Oh, you hit me like a hurricane. hurricane. Oh, you hit me like a hurricane. You hit me like a hurricane.
Put your hands together.
Wheels rolling on an old Toyota, twist top on a sun-kissed soda. Your brown hair and that West Coast wind. If heaven is anywhere, 90s hits at the top of our lungs. Shuffling it on, still the one. Listen turns, cause that's our song. If heaven is anywhere, it's in a blue Tacoma, California. White magnolia in your hair, razor gold shining on you. Ooh, if heaven is anywhere, never running out of golden road. Always having your hand to hold in a blue Tacoma, California. Ooh, if heaven is anywhere, it's right here. You know it is, red sun melting to the black top, dollar shades from a nowhere truck stop. Your kiss and that coastline. If heaven is anywhere, pull it over to the shoulder to take it in, ooh, and pull you closer. Loving you longer than I ever did. Going places we ain't never been. 'Cause heaven's in a blue Tacoma, California. White magnolia in your hair, razor gold shining on you. Ooh, if heaven is anywhere, never running out of golden road. Always having your hand to hold in a blue Tacoma, California. Ooh, if heaven is anywhere, it's right here. You know it is. All right, good morning, America. Put your hands up. It's in the blue Tacoma, California. Yes, it is. You got razor gold shining on you. Ooh, if heaven is anywhere, it's in the blue Tacoma, California. White magnolia in your hair, razor gold shining on you. Ooh, if heaven is anywhere, never running out of golden road. Always having your hand to hold in a blue Tacoma, California. Ooh, if heaven is anywhere, it's right here. You know it is, you know it is,
Life was great, wouldn't have changed a thing. I had it all, but with you I had more. But out of nowhere, out of the blue, our love turned into a war. Now you're gone, you moved on, and I hate the way I'm feeling. Now the only way I know that I can get you off my mind, keep a bottle so close, try to leave it all behind. And I couldn't get enough. Girl, I'm drowning drunk in love. I used to think you'd never say it's over. I used to love you sober. I used to love you sober. I'm on the floor, cursing at the door, broken hearted with a pounding head. And I know I gotta let you go, so the liquor helps me forget your name, your face, this pain I can't erase.
Now the only way I know that I can get you off my mind, to keep a bottle so close, try to leave it all behind. And I couldn't get enough. Girl, I'm drowning drunk in love. I used to think you'd never say it's over. I used to love you sober. I used to love you sober. Now you're gone, you moved on, and I hate the way I'm feeling. Now the only way I know that I can get you off my mind, to keep a bottle so close, try to leave it all behind. And I couldn't get enough. Girl, I'm drowning drunk in love. I used to think you'd never say it's over. I used to love you sober. I used to love you sober.
Cold beer's got 12 ounces. A good truck's got maybe 300,000. You only get so much until it's gone. Duracells in a mag light, needle drop on a 45 are the kind of things that only last so long. When the new wears off and they get to getting old, sooner or later, time's gonna take its toll. They say nothing lasts forever, but they ain't seen us together, or the way the moonlight dances in your eyes. Just a t-shirt in the kitchen with no makeup and a million other things that I could look at my whole life. A love like that makes a man have second thoughts. Maybe some things last forever after all. FM station on the outskirts, blue jeans after years of shift work are fading out like I always knew they would. The strings on this guitar, the first love lost on a young heart, those things are gonna break after the getting's good. Cause the new wears off and they get to getting old. Sooner or later, time's gonna take its toll. They say nothing lasts forever, but they ain't seen us together, or the way the moonlight dances in your eyes. Just a t-shirt in the kitchen with no makeup and a million other things that I could look at my whole life. A love like that makes a man have second thoughts. Maybe some things last forever after all. They say nothing lasts forever, but they ain't seen us together, or the way the moonlight dances in your eyes. And I know there'll be that moment the good Lord calls one of us home, and one won't have the other by their side. But heaven knows that that won't last too long. after all.
Well, the road rolls out like a welcome mat to a better place than the one we're at. And I ain't got no kind of plan, but I've had all of this town I can stand. And I got friends out on the coast. Jump in the water and see what flows. We've been saving for a rainy day. Let's beat the storm and be on our way. It don't matter to me where we are, where I want to be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover, starting over. This might not be an easy time. There's rivers across the hills to climb. Someday we might fall apart, and some nights might feel cold and dark. But nobody wins afraid of losing, and the hard roads are the ones worth choosing. And someday we'll look back and smile and know was worth every mile. It don't matter to me wherever we are, where I want to be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. And I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover, starting over. Starting over. It don't matter to me wherever we are, where I want to be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. And I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover, starting over. Starting over. Ooh.
17 in a small town, weak knees in a CVS, door locked in the bathroom. What's it gonna be waiting on that test? Never thought that they'd be putting those life plans on the shelf. A couple American babies raising one up theirself. One beer turns into a lit cigarette, burning into the 2-beer buzz. 3 beers turns into 5 and 6, and a love drunk kiss in the back of that truck. Just like that, everything rearranges. Life changes out of the blue. It's just a Bud Light, but ain't it funny what one beer could turn into? Sesame Street on the TV, a race car rolling on a cardboard bridge, crayon stick figure family stuck right there front center on the fridge. Flashback to 2 pink lines, a whole bunch of praying and doubting. Felt like the end of the world, now the world don't spin without him. Oh, 'cause one beer turns into a lit cigarette, burning into a 2-beer buzz. 3 beers turns into 5 and 6, and a love drunk kiss in the back of that truck. Just like that, everything rearranges. Life changes out of the blues. Just a Bud Light, but ain't it funny what one beer
turn into. A boy and a girl and a 3 on the tree. Kissing. First comes lust and a shotgun marriage. 6 months later come a baby in a carriage. You know what, y'all? You know what, y'all? The whole thing started with some alcohol. The whole thing started with some alcohol. One beer turns into a lit cigarette, burning into a 2 beer buzz. 3 beers turns into 5 and 6, and a love drunk kiss in the back of that truck. Just like that, everything rearranges. Life changes out of the blue. It's just a Bud Light, but ain't it funny what one beer will turn into? A boy and a girl and a 3 on the tree. Kissing. First comes lust and a shotgun marriage. 6 months later come a baby and a carriage. That's not all, that's not all. Here they go again drinking alcohol, yeah.
Do you love the rain? Does it make you dance when you're drunk with your friends at a party? What's your favorite song? Does it make you smile? Do you think of me? When you close your eyes, tell me what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know at all. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. Oh, oh. Do you miss the road that you grew up on? Did you get your middle name from your grandma? You think about you forever now. Do you think of me? When you close your eyes, tell me what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know it all. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn the sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. Oh, oh, I'm gonna love you. Oh, 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 with the good and the bad, everything in between. Oh, that'll cure my curiosity. Oh yeah, I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. Oh, I'm gonna love you.
Single. This is called One Mississippi. It drops tonight at midnight, plus the music video. You and I had this off and on so long. You've been here, then you've been gone so many times. And every night, I'm always bumping into you. We do the same things we used to. It's your place or it's mine, so Every time I'm at this bar, tap on the shoulder, turn around, and baby, there you are, and it's fine. You like this bourbon honey proof, yeah, they don't burn the way you do. Yeah, we're better in the dark, so your lines where we're through with the only drunken deja vu. Mississippi, 3 shots of whiskey. Are you on your way with tipsy? Baby, come kiss me. I can't wait, I can't wait. Mississippi 2, Mississippi 3. In the morning we'll be on our way. So tipsy, can't stop kissing. I can't wait, I can't wait forever. Again, but always wind up right back where we are, playing roulette with our hearts and blowing smoke rings in the dark. Yeah. Oh, we'll lie, swear we're through with the lonely drunken deja vu. Y'all singing. Sorry, we got 2 more times already. Can y'all do that? Y'all singing this song. 5 minutes out of downtown, ain't nothing but a countdown. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 shots of whiskey. Are you on your way with tipsy? Baby, come kiss me. I can't wait, I can't wait. Mississippi 2, Mississippi 3. In the morning we'll be on our way. So tipsy, can't stop kissing. I can't wait, I can't wait forever. That bar, tap on the shoulder, turn around, and baby, there you are.
Baby, last night was hands down one of the best nights that I've had, no doubt. Between the bottle of wine and the look in your eyes and the Marvin Gaye, then we danced in the dark under September stars in the pouring rain. And I know that I can't ever tell you enough that all I need in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the northern lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, oh, if all I got is your hand in my hand, well, baby, I could die a happy man, yeah. A happy man, baby. Thank you. Baby, that red dress brings me to my knees. Oh, but that black dress makes it hard to breathe. You're a saint, you're a goddess, the cutest, the hottest, the masterpiece. It's too good to be true, nothing better than you in my wildest dreams. And I know that I can't ever tell you enough, that all I need in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the northern lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, or if all I got is your hand in my hand, well, baby, I could die a happy man. I don't need no vacation and no fancy destination. Baby, you're my great escape. Now we can stay at home and listen to the radio and dance around the fireplace. Oh, if I never get to build my mansion in Georgia, or drive a sports car up the coast of California, oh, if all I got is your hand in my hand, baby, I could die a happy man. Oh, baby, I could die a happy man. Oh, I could die a happy man. You know I could, baby. Oh, I could die a happy man, yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
Been flying solo for so long, nobody's singing the harmony. Up there just me and my shadow. No bass, no guitar, no tambourine. And I found you like a melody. You were singing in the same key as me. We had them dancing in the streets. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I don't wanna be a rolling stone alone, putting miles on a rundown van. Baby, we can take our own show on the road. We'll lay down the beat, you carry the tune. We'll get tattoos and we'll trash hotel rooms. Baby, take my hand. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I wanna run down your wild dreams. I wanna chase every high with you, count every rip in these old jeans. We'll never learn how to sing the blues. If I'm gonna be famous, girl, I'm gonna be famous with you. We got our own little groove. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I don't wanna be a rolling stone alone, putting miles on a rundown van. Baby, we can take our own show on the road. I'll lay down the beat, you carry the tune. We'll get tattoos and we'll trash hotel rooms. Baby, take my hand. I don't wanna be a one-man band. When the spotlight goes cold and the curtains come down, the chairs all stacked up and there's no one around, and nobody's paying, but we're still playing. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I don't wanna be a rolling stone alone, putting miles on a rundown van. Baby, we can take our own show on the road. We'll lay down the beat, we'll carry the tune. We'll We'll get tattoos and we'll trash hotel rooms. Baby, take my hand. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I don't wanna be a one-man band.
Her hands wrapped up in mine, tears rolling out of her eyes. No messing with a mate of mine, sun setting on goodbye. It's hard to believe it wasn't me trying to lead this time. It ain't always the cowboy, it ain't got a lot of hang around, it ain't got no settle down in their boots. Gone is what they do, that restless running, searching for something, leaving love in the dust of a midnight Chevrolet. It ain't always the cowboy rides away. I've never seen over from this side, never heard alone to get this quiet. Still I can't keep from smiling, 'cause damn, that girl can fly. Chasing that wind, going too far. Whatever that is, it ain't always a cowboy. It ain't got a lot of hang around, they ain't got no settle down in their boots. Gone is what they do, that restless running, searching for something, living love in the dust of a midnight Chevrolet. It ain't always the cowboy rides away. Rides away. It ain't always the cowboy.
Would've thought you wrote down every word. Goodbye spelled out again, been rehearsed. There ain't no point trying to change your mind. Seems like you got it all figured out. Alright, the way this is going down. Don't tell me we can still be friends, hanging on the weekend. You're gonna be okay if I start seeing somebody new. You hope that I do. It won't be long till I forget to call every time that way you're talking, you would think you never had any real feelings for me. Did you think I can look across the bar, see you in someone else's arms, and I need you? Who do you think you are? Trying to tell me we could still be friends, hanging on the weekend. You're gonna be okay if I start seeing somebody new. You know that I know it won't be long till I forget to call every time that I'm drinking, and you ain't the love song I can't keep from singing. I gotta be honest, you really believe that the truth? You never love me like I love you. Always told me never leave me. You said I was your one and only. So what makes you think I wanna hear you say we could still be friends? No, I don't wanna be friends. Stop telling me, stop telling me, that we could still be friends, hanging on the weekend. You're gonna be okay if I start seeing somebody new. You know that I do. It won't be long till I forget to call every time that I'm drinking, and you ain't the love song I can't keep from singing. I gotta be honest, you really believe that's the truth? You never love me like I loved you. You never love me like I loved you. You never love me like I love you.
Girl, I've always loved you. Oh, but something's changed. Blame it on time, the road or the ride, but it ain't the same. It's a different kind of feeling, not the one I knew. From the sweet on your lips to how your hand in mine fits. Girl, I've always loved you, but I don't love you like I used to. This gets better every time you kiss me like this. It's stronger the longer I'm with you, yeah. More than every single day before. Didn't know I could ever love you more than I did. Baby, I do. I don't love you like I used to. No. And what we got ain't got no ending, like a band of solid gold. Sweeter with time, like strawberry wine. It gets as good as it gets old and old. We thought we knew what it meant way back then. Oh, but I keep falling all in, higher than I've ever been. Oh no, I don't love you like I used to. This gets better every time you kiss me like this. It's stronger the longer I'm with you, yeah.
give up sunsets for marigold mornings? Should I look for rainbows or wait for the rain? Is happiness on the highway or is it parked in the driveway? Should I lean on you, babe, or should you lean on me? Am I looking for comfort? Am I looking for an escape? Am I looking for you? Am I looking the other way? I'm a wild child in a home in pigeon, caravan in an empty kitchen, bare feet on the tile with my head up in the clouds. One heart going both directions, one love and a couple of questions. Am I settling up or settling down? Ooh, am I settling up or settling down? I could plant a pretty garden or just send myself flowers and be a jet set Friday or a Sunday hometown girl. I could stay a little lonely or let you get to know me. Yeah, I could love a picket fence if it wrapped around the world. 'Cause I'm a wild child in a home in pigeon, caravan in an empty kitchen, bare feet on the tile with my head up in the clouds. One heart going both directions, one love and a couple of questions. Am I settling up or settling down? Am I looking for comfort? Am I looking for an escape? Am I looking for you? Am I looking the other way? I'm a wild child in a home in pigeon, a caravan in an empty kitchen, bare feet on the tile with my head up in the clouds. I'm one heart going both directions, one love and a couple of questions. Am I settling up or settling down? Ooh, am I settling up or settling down?
Audio Jungle. 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 Audio Jungle.